All right, cool. I ain't combed, brushed my hair, nothing. Just walked in and started doing this. All right. Let me pull up a couple of things on my laptop here, and then we can kind of go and talk. Oh man, hold up. Peace, what's going on, everybody? All right, Finley Bradford, what's up? What y'all mean? What's happening? Rico Suave 53 checking in. I know that ain't the real Rico Suave. I ain't heard from that dude in whoa. All right, peace, everyone. All right, peace. Johnny Taylor, what's good with you, man? Hassan, peace, my beautiful Queen Soleil. All right. Renee captured life. Post info for Phoenix, please. Oh man, where we at tomorrow? Scottsdale Community College. We're there from 10 to 3. What hall we in? I don't even know the hall yet, but you ask anybody on campus, where's the Black History Mobile Museum, 101 Mobile Museum going to be set up? And that's where we are. All right, Scottsdale Community College tomorrow. We'll set up by 10. We're shutting down at 3. So yeah. Hold on 1 second. Oh, give thanks, man. Willie McFly. Really appreciate that. $16. Peace. What's good? All right. You see me trying to stall until you got on here. Don, a.k.a. the Don JP. What's up, man? On point as always. Idea. What's good? Peace, niece. All right. All right, so let's talk, man. Greetings, everybody. Hotep. Peace. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. All right, shalom, whatever greeting that you go by. All right, this is Sirius Mindz, for Sirius Mindz, seriously. And this is Professor Griff, Public Enemy. Of course, your Minister of Information. I want to thank everybody for tuning in at such a late hour. I know I'm coming on sparingly because I'm still on the road with the Black History 101 Mobile Museum. And the curator is Khalid El Hakim, who's been collecting now for 28 years, over 7,000 artifacts. So if you're here, we come into your city, please come on out. If you want to bring us to your city, all right. Well, I have a brochure handy. I might have a brochure handy. Y'all want to bring us to your city, just call me 678-557-2919. But this is it. It's the Black History Mobile Museum, Black History 101 Mobile Museum. All right. Khalid El Hakim, the curator. And I ain't giving his phone number out to everybody. Some of y'all don't even know what to do with it like that. They be prank calling the man, threatening him, talking about ain't no such thing as black. You understand what I'm saying? Trying to make him spell history different and all that. Nah. Send him an email, bhistory101@yahoo.com. All right. All right, cool. Thank you to everyone that supports the platform. Really appreciate that. Tonight we're going to be discussing BlackFace in Amerikkka. All right, so get your blackface information in front of you so we can have that conversation. All right, I want to thank everyone for supporting the platform and the channel. Special shout out and thanks to 16 for doing research and moderating and everything she's doing to lend to the growth and the stability of the platform. All right, helping keeping things moving. Really appreciate that. This platform is supported by the people. If it was not for the people, we'd be having these conversations by ourselves. All right, don't pay no attention to my unruly hair. It's just doing what it's supposed to do. All right. If you would like to donate or contribute anything, be it subject matter, dollar, dime, food stamp, some advice, No threats. We're not taking threats. We get enough of them. All right. Of course, y'all send the information to seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. It's seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. All right. If you want to donate, of course, you hit the $sign on your Cash App. All right. Hit the $sign Professor Griff on the Cash App, and whatever you can stand, whatever your heart kind of desire, we'd really appreciate that. We'll put it to some good use. All right. A couple of dollars that was sent, I ended up buying a new stand to hold this phone. As sometimes y'all see me fumbling with stuff. The next thing I gotta get is a stand to hold this daggone iPad. All right. But anyway, if you want to kind of donate via computer, go to www.professorgriff.me and you can donate that way. All right, professorgriff.me. That's the website. And of course, on PayPal is www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp. All right. All right, cool. The main objective of the platform is to raise the vibrational pitch of our people's thinking into the mind of the creator and the co-creator. All right, we're standing on the shoulders of the ancestors and kneeling at the feet of the elders. All right. I try to wrap my brain around this subject early this morning, but yeah, after going through an entire day, how many people you think came through today?
Oh man, 150.
About 150 people came through, and Kyla be on fire in the morning, just taking class after class. It takes me a minute to rev up for real. But my lecture was at 1. I think I spoke for about 90 minutes or so. And then people kind of hung around. It was beautiful. It's all age groups, all complexions of people, all different kind of persuasions. So it's just, yeah, it's one of those situations where you just gotta be able to talk to people on different levels. All right. I need everyone right now to tell 3 other people to come on over to www.youtube.com/C/Sirius Mindz. All right. /C/Sirius Mindz. All right. Or let them know that we're on every. I don't have one of those schedules where I have a 9 to 5. All right. Somebody said, just be careful, man. Wow. What's going on in Phoenix? What's going on in Tempe? What's going on in Scottsdale? Let me know. Shoot. All right. So here on Sirius Mindz, as I said, all right, we're standing on the shoulders of the ancestors and kneeling at the feet of the elders. Come to YouTube to hear my brother, Mr. Griff. Thank you very much, Dale Dixon. All right. So that's where we are today. We're talking about blackface in America. All right. So if you have something to lend to this conversation, please do. If you're sitting in front of the computer and you just want to pull up blackface, do that too. I'll pull it up while I'm on here with y'all. Blackface. All right. Let's go to talk about blackface. All right. Blackface in America. All right. Blackface in America is a form of theatrical makeup used predominantly by non-black performers to represent a caricature of a black person. The practice gained popularity during the 19th century and contributed to the spread of racial stereotypes such as happy-go-lucky darky on the plantation. Wow. Or the daintified coon. All right. So there's a couple of words in there and concepts in there we have to kind of get on the same page. This whole idea in the 19th century of making this happy-go-lucky, darky, stereotypical happy Negro and Negress. All right. Where can we go to get that information for the average person other than Wikipedia? All right. Where can we go get this from? So the dynamic of, and then when we talk about the whole idea of blackening up, what does that truly look like in modern day? And that's the conversation that we need to have, because I do want to talk about Virginia's Governor Northam, and basically the bit of heat that he's getting for blackening up. All right. So why would the people that present themselves as the most dignified, as the most intelligent, as the most what would else they consider themselves, Colin? The position that they take in reference to being superior on the planet. Because black people were in the jungles and we never had a history. We never contributed anything to the building of
the creators of civilization.
Right. They claim to be the creators of civilization.
White folks.
Yeah. We are, but they claim to be the creators of civilization. So, but if that's the case, why do you find them having to qualify themselves? I'm talking about the ones that did not speak the King's English, that were here in no, we can't talk right now. That were here in America, coming in the 19th century, having to prove themselves. Why would there be a need to blacken up? All right. Why would there be an intelligent need to blacken up is the question I should be asking. Who are some of these famous people that were known for blackening up? And who are some of the people now that have been caught blackening up? In my lecture, there's a picture I have of Drake blackening up. I'm sure y'all have that picture also. I'm not sure if y'all do, but Drake was blackening up. I don't know who was the most famous one.
Al Jolson and Eddie Cantor.
Al Jolson and Eddie Cantor. All right. Somebody said Drake blackening up now, but sure, that's y'all are cruel. But Al Jolson, how famous did Al Jolson get in making fun of black people? Then do the average person today, if you just put blackface in a search engine in Google, the things that you'll find that readily come up is the whole idea of white college students that are on that level, that are at institutions of higher learning, whether they're at Dartmouth, Yale, the Sorbonne at Paris, regardless of where they are. For some strange reason, they feel the need to blacken up. Dr. Frances Cress Welsing talked about the idea of blackening up when she started talking about symbols of racism or white supremacy. And she said that Ronald Reagan wrote a book called Where is the Rest of Me? Ronald Reagan. And she went into the whole idea, Archie Bunker blackened up for real? I'm not familiar with that. So when you go into the whole idea of someone like Ronald Reagan talking about where is the rest of me, all right? Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, in her 9th chapter of her book, The ISIS Papers, in a chapter entitled The Motherfucker and the Original Motherfucker, goes into the whole idea of how white people circumnavigated the globe, all right? And everywhere they went, they found black people. Now, you can read this for yourself. Giving birth to the whole idea of what a motherfucker is simply because they went and they've had sex with every person that they came in contact with, male and female, need I say. All right, so we have to understand this particular dynamic and how this impacted black people, everyone that came in contact with the European. All right, now y'all are throwing names out here on YouTube and y'all are killing me. If we talk about people that blackened up, we're not talking about people that have that blackened up mentally. We're talking about people that physically blackened up. All right, so y'all help me out, man. So all right, watch old cartoons. Bosco and the Baby Cannibal. Oh, wow. Thank Okay. So now when we talk about, hold up. Motherfucker and the original mother. All right. When we go and we start studying Dr. Frances Cress Welsing's work, this is not some fly-by-night kind of person that, you know, that was just in college and got a bachelor's degree. This woman dedicated her life to decode and break down and explain racism, white supremacy. All right. Shout out to Paul Scott. Was good. So we have to put this under a microscope. Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. Somebody on here say, Professor Griff, how do you do it? How do you wake up early in the morning, go set up the museum, teach all day, and then come do this? Yeah, it takes some brain power, but hey, we got to do it. All right. The ISIS paper. Hold on. Let me go back. The movie Baby Boy. Dana Swint was good with you, bro. The movie Baby Boy, motherfucker, Baby Boy tribute to Dr. Frances Cress Welsing's work. Dr. Frances Cress Welsing lays it out, and she even talked about the movie Baby Boy. What was the movie Baby Boy about? And how can we pull life lessons from the movie Baby Boy? All right, can anybody help me out? Anyone help me out? Yeah, of course, we got to see Bamboozled. All right. All right. She even talked about the War of the Balls, the ball games. She talked about the symbols, all right, and how the symbols play out in the ball games. All right, we'll talk about that in a minute. All right. Brandon, thanks. Very appreciate that, Brandon. So the whole idea of Baby Boy, what was it about? Black men still stuck as little boys and not men. You're right. Grown males. All right. Men still acting and staying in this playing kind of mode. Always trying to have fun. Not taking life serious. Not contributing to life. The whole idea of staying stuck in a boy kind of mentality and kind of spirit. Dr. Frances Cress Welsing laid out the positions that people play in the family structure. Does anybody remember what they are? Help me out. Baby Boy was about a guy who struggles with his manhood, at war with baby moms, stuck in mom's house, okay? Black men still on their mama's breast, okay? Still having mama taking care of them. All right. I know some people, brothers that stayed in the crib until they was 40. Damn, that's a hell of a thing. Baby Boy started with a quote from the ISIS papers. Can you give me that quote? What is that quote that the movie Baby Boy started off with? I got to watch the movie. You got to watch the movie. All right. Somebody's giving me on IG, they're giving me the symbols of racism, white supremacy, and the symbology. The whole idea of a crib. Why we call where we live a crib? Because grown males still playing in the crib, right or wrong. Babies stay in the crib. Babies play in the crib. Babies sleep in the crib. But why do grown men, 40, 50, 60 years old, still refer to where they stay a crib? All right. What are the other dynamics about the movie? Come on, though, we got to do our research, man. All right. Calling his girl Ma. You're referring to someone that's supposed to be your equal. You calling her Ma. What is the Ma? What is the great Ma? In ancient Kemet, I think we referred to the Ma as the great mother. All right. Spiritually, great Ma, the grand Ma, or the universe that we pull on and pull from. All right. Psychological incarceration, Alex said. Mother's supposed to take care of a baby boy, but we call our women Ma. Thank you, Hakeem. All right. Renee says ma'at, truth, balance, justice, reciprocity, and order. All right, having babies but not providing for them. Maybe because there's babies having babies. Ain't that a Slide in the Family Stone song?
Yes, sir.
Babies making babies. All right. The son became his mother man until Vin Raines entered into the picture. Wow. So do we have grown males now? All right. Still living with mom, calling where he sleeps a crib. All right. Calling his girlfriend or his equal ma, his mate ma. Still having his mother change his proverbial diaper. So the whole idea of this dynamic, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing talks about in her book, The ISIS Papers. And then even when we go, I got to wasp_red. I got to look into the Oedipus Rex. Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I got to look into that, man. Just like females call men daddy. Damn, wasn't that in the R. Kelly, Surviving R. Kelly? Yeah, what's that dynamic with women calling their boyfriends daddy? I just thought that was a sexual thing. I'm not hip. Yeah. So the idea now of how we as a people take the terminology now of and view a grown man, and when we see men, black men, doing what they do on TV or on stage or in society or in the workplace or aspects from the home, we constantly see this. Tiffany, niece, what you doing? What's happening with you? All right. Okay, Miss Griffin. All right. So once we see this, what we do is we tend to think all men are like this. So when do grown males become grown men? All right. We're still talking about blackening up now. We're on topic because I want to get to Ralph Northam blackface photo controversy. All right. And whether or not you think it's offensive or whether or not you think if it was even him, what's your thoughts about it? All right. I can go into the article and we can talk about it, but we're laying a base right now because racism, Queen Scott, give thanks, sis. We can go into the whole idea of the definition of racism, white supremacy, and we can see how they play these things out through the language of racism, white supremacy. All right. How is it going to advance white people's cause for them to blacken up? All right. Aisha Ra. All right. You got to contact Soleil. Aisha Ra. She was waiting on that package. Well, how does it benefit them, Colin?
What's that?
White people blackening up.
Financially, it did.
Okay, financially.
And creating a situation where they create a value system, a hierarchy of race.
Right.
So if you're able to demean somebody by blackening their face, then you always keep yourself in a superior position.
Right. And then you had white children growing up still calling grown men boys.
Exactly.
All right. Let's talk about that.
And why is it that you never see, it's not a tradition of us whitening our faces to imitate them?
Right.
That's not a tradition. We don't have that. Nor do any other group of people on the planet have that tradition.
Okay. So
to mock them.
Right.
And we do have people lighting their skins to try to be like them.
Right.
But we don't mock them.
We want to be like them. Don't mock. Okay. I think a level of experience and consciousness that determines manhood. Okay, Dana. Okay, so the 5 positions in the family. Boy, girl, according to Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. Boy, girl, child, man, and woman. All right. Dr. Frances Cress Welsing says that the position of the man is already occupied because subconsciously black men call white people who are in position over them the man. What was that, 60s? 70s. You can go back and watch black exploitation movies, right? Who was with you, Professor? Khalid El Hakim is with me, the curator of the Black History 101 Mobile Museum. This is who I'm talking to. All right, we travel around together. We set up the museum. As a matter of fact, there's 2 different museums out at the same, 3 out at the same time right now. The signature series parallels, what do I call it? Parallels in real time?
Real time, yeah, parallels in time.
Parallels in time, the signature series, and what's the other one? Yeah, we didn't even give the other one a name. So he collected 7,000 pieces. So there's 3 different exhibits that are out right now. All right, so that's who I'm talking to, just to bring people up to speed. The man position is taken by the white man. Historically, black men have been called boy. All right. And we went through a period of not wanting to be called boy. And even now, when you watch movies, you'll still see us scratching our head, itching and scratching where we don't itch, scratching where we don't itch, and shuffling and that kind of thing. And when white people come around, we seem like when white men come around, we take a subservient position. All right. The rise of homosexuality, all right, and bisexuality. Dr. Frances Cress Welsing teaches black men were trying to occupy a safer position simply because it is said that a man should never put his hands on a woman. So in fear of racism, white supremacy's retaliation for anything that you want to do as a real man, we hide behind and trying to be the woman in the family. So we do things symbolically, like put on dresses and skirts, all right, lipstick, makeup, cross-dress, and we do all these things to try to occupy the woman's position in the family, but the woman's position is already occupied by the black woman. And in some cases, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing teaches, other people teach, the woman is so damn strong, she gets mistaken as being the man, and she even fools herself sometime by celebrating Father's Day. This is twisted. You are not someone's dad, woman, black woman. You are someone's mom. Black women will get up in arms and probably curse me out before this is over and say, well, I'm somebody's mom and dad, because he wasn't around. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, we talk about the effeminization to a degree of the African male, of the black male. All right. And then we fall into that trap. 3 more positions left. All right. We historically call each other baby. So baby was good. You understand what I'm saying? Historically, we call one another baby. Grown males, supposedly grown men, calling one another baby. What's good, baby? Now, these terms of endearment, anyone that's ever dealt with me on a relationship level or at a friendship level, I don't play that. Nope. Nah. No, you're not calling me baby, dude. We cool. I've been knowing you for 20-something years, but nah, you're not calling me baby. It don't pop off like that. Absolutely not. All right. Yeah, that's just reserved for, yeah. So subsequently in hip hop, but because our response to racism, white supremacy wasn't quote unquote up to the level of what real men should be doing in order to be successful in the presence of real men, white men, who we call the man, we had to take a subservient position. So we end up renaming ourselves when hip hop had to press the reset button. All right. So then we started giving birth to the young ones, Lil Bow Wow, Young Jeezy, Young Turk, Young this one, Little that one. You understand what I'm saying? Grown men now. Grown men. Little this one and young that one. But the older ones had to die off. The big L's and the big Papa and the big this one and the big that one. Grown men had to die off to give birth to the little ones and the young one. All right. Now children are running the house. It's little so-and-so that's making all the money with the money phone. It's little this one that's making the money and making all the profits. It's little that one in. Childish names that we take on because in the presence of real men, in the context of racism, white supremacy, we always got to be young and little. So subconsciously, we don't measure up to what real men are. All right? So let's understand this dynamic. What positions are left?
Girl, boy.
Nope, we got boy. We took care of boy. We got girl is the only position left. All right? Girl is the only position left. So responding to racism, white supremacy. Khalid El-Hakim said it's no use, there's no history of us whitening our faces to try to make fun of white people. We bleach our skin to try to emulate white people, and we suffer from self-hatred and the psychology of self-hate. But because we do this now, all right, we get looked at other people around the globe in a very strange way who already know who and what we are as being the original people. Did the Willie Lynch chip have anything to do with this? Of course it did. Whether you want to believe it's a hoax or not, it's working. All right? So now, your man's in them. Northam scandal rips open old scars. With race and relations raw, there's still work to do. All right? Now, this is in USA Today. All right? Deborah Berry, Berry. In the wake of a firestorm surrounding Virginia Governor Ralph Northam, civil rights leaders and political experts. I'm always scared when I hear that. What is a political expert? I'm sorry if I'm being analytical right now, but them kind of terms scare me. My antenna go up. Politics is the science of governing people. So a political expert. What's a political expert? Help me out. Soleil, if you on here still, I need some help. Congratulations to Soleil. She completed her second video today on this project called Under the Veil. The Formula. Shout out to Dre Drizzy. Shout out to Herb Alchemist. Sharia on deck. All right, Story on deck. The Dream Weaver on deck. Nikki Lux on deck. Cypress Hill on deck. All right, everybody that was in the video. Now we couldn't have Pumpkin. She a star already. She already in Hollywood, man. So when should we see the video? Soleil, just give us a hint. All right, the Formula, y'all got to check it out, man. I would have played it on here, but yeah, I'm kind of lacking over here. The Formula. All right. Soleil, can you do me a favor? Send me the song to my email so I can play the Formula at the end of the show. All right, come on. What is a political expert? Political expert equals government agent. All right. The video drops this Friday. All right. The video drops this Friday. It's called The Formula. I'm going to play it at the end of the show. Come on, y'all. Talk to me. I need some help. A political expert. All right. We gotta do a deep analytical kind of formula to this, since we're talking about the formula. All right. It says, but they noted the controversy shows how far the nation has gone to heal its thorny history on race relations. Wait a minute now. Didn't your man Barack Obama talk about a post-racial America? Help me out, all y'all that voted for Barack Obama. I heard him say we're entering a time where it's post-racial America, meaning all the wounds have been healed that black and white people have suffered. All right, I think Soleil emailed me. All right, the Formula. I thought this was a post-racial America. Why are we now revisiting this whole dynamic dealing with race in America? I thought that was a done deal, Barack Obama. No. We still have much more work to do. We are far from the concept of a post-racial society, said Derek Johnson, president of the National NAACP. What is the NAACP? What do those letters stand for? NAACP. Help me out, y'all. NAACP. Midnight Queen says smoke screens. That's all they're setting up is smoke screens. That's a dope title. Smoke screens. Political experts is hashtag OME. One who is brought Dale Dixon. You are not making any sense. National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. So we supposed to be advancing colored people? Do we have a colored people's agenda? Help me out. Individuals and political parties have used race as a tool. The overarching question for us as a nation is, when are we going to address it? Woo. The issue of intolerance and racism and not seek to sweep under the rug that can never cover it up. We need to have a conversation. This is the exact same thing that me and Khaled talk about every day. These 200 pieces that we lay out every single day in the museum at high schools, at elementary schools, at community centers, at community colleges, at colleges and universities in general across this nation. We want people to open up to have the dialogue about race. All right. Johnson, along with other civil rights leaders and lawmakers from both sides of the aisle, have been quick to call for Northam, a Democrat, to resign after the picture emerged from a yearbook page of a person in blackface and the other one wearing a KKK robe. The question is, does it matter which one he was in? Blackface or full KKK regalia? Does it matter? Does it matter? Colored people are actually the Caucasians, not us. Okay, you're right. You're absolutely correct. Why are they the colored people, though? Let's talk, just me and you. Farash, Khan, let's talk. Let's talk. Why are they the colored people? Educate me right now. I'm open. All right. Why is the white man and Caucasians called the colored people by the most honorable Elijah Muhammad? All right. Northam apologized Friday for being in the photo, but reversed his position Saturday, saying he doesn't believe it was him in the photo. Yep, they turned red, blue, purple, and yellow. I think Elijah Muhammad wasn't being that surface, but that's clever. But I don't think he was talking about that. Somebody said they turn blue and purple when they choke. You slap them, they turn black and blue. They turn red, they turn pale white, and this is why Elijah Muhammad called them colored. No, I don't think Elijah Muhammad meant that, because they are made and we are created. Deeper than that. Bring it. Come on, dig deeper. Huh?
So Dick Gregory said that.
Yeah, Dick Gregory said that. Oh, okay. Yellow, pink, blue. Come on. That's surface. Y'all got to go deeper. I want to dive back into the article, but come on, give me the answer so we can move on. When they die, they turn black. Wow, y'all are killing me with these surface answers. Elijah Muhammad, herb alchemist, I hope you're listening. Elijah Muhammad taught us in the theology of time and supreme wisdom that we call the white man the colored man, simply because every place that he went on the planet to take the people's natural resources, all right, he went in and he colored them, colored their minds. Not necessarily he's genetically inferior, so he can't color them, but he colored their minds. He colored their spirituality. He colored the way they view themselves. This is why he called them the colored man. All right, so we got to start digging just a little bit deeper. All right. The truth of what Elijah Muhammad revealed about the white man is the reason why they had to say Elijah Muhammad was teaching hate. All right. But when they circumnavigated the globe, they discovered that once they raped and impregnated black women and brown women, they came back and they started seeing little children, all right, that were a little bit lighter in some cases, but nonetheless, they discovered something else, that the genetic material that lies in the testicles of the black and brown man can successfully annihilate them. So what did they do as a response to that? They set up a system of racism, white supremacy. And that is what we're under as we speak right now. This is one of the reasons why we having governors and senators and all these other people blackening up. Because they would never want you to know who the original man is. So the question I want to ask from the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad is, who's the colored man? All right? I need a direct answer for that one. Y'all ain't got to go far. Just Google it. Who's the colored man? Elijah Muhammad. Help me out, y'all. All right? I'm trying to get y'all in the habit of not just saying the first thing that comes off the top of your dome. We can't trust that anymore. Let's do some research. Who is the colored man? Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Come on, y'all. Talk to me. Bryce said Yakub's grafted devil. All right. Can you give me the rest of that? I need the rest of that, man. He said Yakub's grafted devil. All right. Brother _ Demon X Tech. White man is the colored man. Help me out, y'all. The skunk of the planet Earth. The Caucasian man. Y'all are brutal. All right. Come on now. Supreme wisdom. Lessons by Master Farad Muhammad. All right. I need to know who's the colored man. Give it to me the way the messenger gave it to us, man. Help me out, y'all. No, we have Muslims out there that own deck. So come on, man. Come on. No, it's not in the problem book. It's probably in the 1 to 10. So y'all help me out, man. All right. Elijah Muhammad asked the question, who is the colored man? The answer is, the colored man is a Caucasian white man, or Yakub's grafted devil, the skunk of the planet Earth. Why did Elijah Muhammad call them the skunk of the planet Earth? I'm not even going to debate this answer and toy with it. He called them the skunk of the planet Earth because everywhere they went, all right, they left the stench of who they are as a people. Now, this is scientific. This is not us on here calling them names. This is not that kind of party here. All right. All right. Cordell. Is that your name? That's not correct. They weren't the pagans. All right. Look up what the pagans really are. All right. Now, this is no childish kind of stuff we're doing here. All right. I stood here and Googled the same thing you can Google and you can find the answer. The Supreme Wisdom Lessons by Master Farad Muhammad to his servant, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You see, the FBI knew what they was doing when they put Elijah Muhammad in jail and took the lessons. The colored man is a Caucasian white man, or Yakub's grafted devil, the skunk of the planet Earth. All right? But we got to go into the lessons. All right? Back to your mans in there. The sunlight is shining on things that people thought were buried. All right? What is it that they thought they buried when it came to race relations? Hold up. This phone is about to die. I got to plug it up. What did they thought was buried? Help me out. What did they think was buried? I'm curious as to what the answer is, simply because civil rights people and a whole bunch of other people got paid a whole bunch of money. All right? And they were the main ones talking how Elijah Muhammad teaches hate. All right? And then slowly but surely we weren't invited back to the party. Help me out, y'all. All right? All right. We're talking about BlackFace in Amerikkka tonight. All right? The same ones that came and called you a savage, called you a porch monkey, called you a birdhead, called you a nigger, called you colored. colored, called you a minority, called you everything but who you really are, right? Are the same people that turn around and blacken themselves up to mock you. The same ones that stole our birthright. All right? Now, political experts said that a swift reaction to Northam's may be a sign that more politicians have others, and others won't be able to survive past wrongdoings. Keen observation. Sure, what's good with you? All right. College, you heard that last thing?
No.
It says that political experts said that swift reaction to Northam may be a sign that more politicians and others others won't be able to survive their past wrongdoings.
They're scared.
They scared.
All types of shit's about to come out.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
The Holy Quran says it. If it be the weight of an atom, and the atom is hidden in the rock, and the rock is hidden in the earth, yet Allah will bring it forth. Everything will be revealed. Everything gonna come out in the wash. You understand what I'm saying? You can't hide. The mere fact that you were scratching your itchy ass is gonna come out in the underwear, and your wife gonna see it in the wash. Plain and simple. And this is what's happening right now. And the cover is being pulled off. All you gotta do is wipe correctly. I'm just saying. White people can't cover up their past. I'm gonna finish this article, then we're gonna close out. All right. Our view. VA Governor Northam squanders his moral authority. I'm not gonna read the whole article, but I got a few things highlighting. It says, and if this happened back in 1984, right? Okay. Whether he was the one in blackface or whether he was the one in the KKK regalia, right? Okay. Doesn't matter though. But that's not my question that I asked today at the lecture. The question is, if it was 1984, how many copies of the yearbook went out? At least 1,000 of them were printed. Who greenlighted that project? Help me out. Who greenlighted that project? Who gave the stamp of approval? Who said it's cool to print 1,000 of these yearbooks and let them go out? Northam is the one wearing blackface. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. So the whole idea of this race construct, you think we could use Jane Elliott and Tim Wise as the go-to white people? Jane Elliott and Tim Wise. Do we know who these individuals are? Give me a thumbs up, smiley face, something, let me know. All right. I'm waiting for y'all over here on IG. No, that wasn't, it was college. He was in medical school, right?
Yeah, and that's the other important thing.
He was in medical school, not high school.
He's in medical school.
Right.
He ends up going to politics, ends up becoming the governor. This is happening at high levels of society. This is not happening in trailer parks.
Wow.
I mean, it happens in trailer parks.
Right.
It's happening in high levels of society too.
Right. But then in the same paper, when we're talking about race, in the same paper, it talked about your man and them on whether or not the police think he's telling the truth about him being attacked. What's the gentleman's name that played in Empire? I mean, I'm walking out of the hotel this morning, 7 o'clock, well, 6:30 or so this morning, and I'm saying there's a whole bunch of things in the paper. They said, what? The Star's best quote says the most important thing I can say, thank you so much, and I'm okay. I'm not fully healed yet, but I'm going to be. I'm going to stand strong with you all, Jesse Smollett said. All right. In his first performance since he says he was attacked. Now, this gentleman was attacked by white supremacy, said, right? Who beat him up, and hurled racial slurs and homophobic slurs and put a noose around his neck. I'm not anyone to sit in the judgment seat to say whether or not the man was lying or telling the truth. Are there white people riding around with nooses in their car looking for black people to beat up and all that kind of stuff? You already got a history of that. I ain't got to tell you that. You ain't gonna get me in that proverbial trick bag. You already know that. All right. So I think we was driving along one day and you pointed this out to me. The vast majority of America are not cities. It's farmland, right? Rural areas and farmland. The vast majority of America, and we drive through it, fly over it. No, Sean Cooper, he didn't say that. He said he's the gay Tupac. Nah, man, get out of here. Y'all got to help me out with that one. Trump supporters ain't got to wear MAGA hats to know that they're Trump supporters. All you got to do is watch them and listen to them for a few minutes. Yo, he said that? Nah, y'all kill me. He said he fought back and he called himself the gay Tupac. Y'all are killing me. Nah, man, I got to drink some water on that one, man. I got water and a damn lemon. I'm going, yeah. For real? All right. The gay Tupac. Wow. Yeah, all right. Unleash the power of negative ions. Experience, huh? He said that? Oh, yeah, I just had to back it up, y'all. I had to get proof that he said this, all right?
He said it on E. Voice on E.
Right. The gay Tupac. Yeah, I got it, yeah. All right, yeah. What would Tupac say if he was here? Now, you know you need to stop, man. I'm not even going to repeat that. What would Tupac say if he was here? Jason Fields said, we wouldn't lie to you, Griff. I know, I'm just kind of taken back. Yeah. I'm just taking it back. That's it. I'm just trying to wrap my mind around it, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So main question, all right, after all of this, what should happen to the governor of Virginia? Y'all tell me, if Tupac was alive, he wouldn't have said it at all. Don't do it, Griff. No, I'm not going to do it. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Oh, shoot. All right. What should happen to the governor? Tupac would have slapped him. Damn, Julius Caesar. He needs to resign, Queen Scott said. What needs to happen? That's one question, because the next question I have, Aunt Bess. What's happening, Bessie? Bessie, we need to get to the range, man. For real. I need some new ammo. All right, pass the ammo for real. I need to put some down range for real. All right. What needs to happen? We're talking about the governor now. All right. Someone says he needs to resign. That's one question. The other question is, but now that you know that these people are still in seats of power governing our lives and our everyday affairs, making rules and statutes and laws and this kind of thing governing our lives, what do we do now? Do we put people in place that can check that kind of behavior? All right. What's the Soleil? What is the brother's name on IG that posts constantly posting racial stuff and some other stuff, keeping black people informed? Yeah, it's crazy. Sean King, that's his name. Yeah. So should we take his approach? So should there be 1,000 Sean Kings and we putting this information out there on who these people are? We need to learn to govern self, to self-govern like we used to. Exactly. Exactly. Wasn't he at the Super Bowl? Who at the Super Bowl? The Black Sean King. It says all we get are imposters when we try it their way. Right? Well, we've been trying it their way. We need to try it our way. All right? All right. So to sum this up, I need a working fundamental definition of racism, white supremacy. I need us to stop always being reactionaries. We need to be proactive, all right, and set up. Sean King may have compromised himself. Story reporting he's backing Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris? Oh, wow. Yeah, y'all are killing me with the gay Tupac thing and Sean King backing Kamala Harris. Yeah, I'm just, okay, yeah, all right. I've been working all day. Yeah, I probably need to go on social media and do some research and bring myself up to speed as to what's happening. I took a 5-hour flight yesterday after a 6-hour layover. Wow. But since the intelligence and the degree of consciousness, we're raising that vibrational pitch on this platform, then I'm going to look into some of the things that y'all are saying. Now, keep in mind now, I know y'all are bright, smart, and intelligent. I'm still not taking things on face value. Scamala is a dirty cop. Wow. Okay. I'm still not taking it on face value. I'm still going to do the research and back up everything that we talked about tonight. All right? I'd rather have an army of 10 intelligent, fearless warriors than have a 1,000 fucking idiots running with me. Can't happen. Nah, I can't do nothing with that. If you're confused about who and what you are, nah. Give me 10 over 1,000. You give me 10 fearless brothers, I can wipe out 1,000 idiots. That ain't no problem. All right, I get 5 sets of tools. We wipe out 1,000 people. You have the know-how. You understand what I'm saying? Give me 10 fearless warriors. I'll take on 1,000 of y'all with them 10. As a matter of fact, give me 5 men and 5 fearless women. I'm talking about Kali type women. Fearless warrior. Get on Ya Satiwa, Winnie Mandela type soldiers, warriors. You understand what I'm saying? Hell, if we had that just on this platform, we wouldn't get as many flunkies on here talking smack like they do. We would neutralize that. Because however they want to battle, we battle them. You want to go head up, toe to toe, round for round, pound for pound? You understand what I'm saying? As the Lost Boys used to say, we could do that on the intellectual tip. All right? No, I'll take 10 fearless warriors. Over 1,000 idiots any day. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. All right? It's revolutionaries that die one time and remembered forever in the hearts and minds of his people or her people. All right? A coward dies 1,000 deaths. See, the social media is the best thing that ever happened to the coward, because the coward can hide behind an IP address. Some time ago, I was sending a message out to all of the sisters. And I told the sisters, listen, if you are presently in a relationship with a man that's not acting like a man, a grown, real grown man, and that protects the family and protects the woman, all right, and live up, all right, to that collective understanding of what a real black man supposed to be doing, all right, stop sleeping with him. Put his ass on the couch. And the next move is we putting him out the house until you man the fuck up. Plain and simple. No, we not gonna trust that chick, man. I've heard enough and read enough and talked to a few people about this Kamala Harris chick. No, we're not gonna do that. Nah. Mm-mm. And y'all know on this platform we don't talk about people like that, but in the context of how we dealt with this governor in Virginia today, nah, we're gonna have to talk about it. All right. Because the worst thing in among us that we can have is a snitch, a bootlicking ass, handkerchief head Negro, some weak imp, all right, some bloodsucker of the poor, all right, in and among us, somebody that's going to look like us, but coming in and among us only to use us. Not going to happen. No. No, not going to happen. Plain and simple. All right? I don't want to get too riled up because I don't want y'all to think it's the tough guy routine. I don't want to do that. All right? You're right. Snitches and those that gossip. Grown men gossiping. That's why I shifted the dynamics of the platform to elevate the conversation so we don't get on here gossiping about, you know, the dude on whether or not he really got beat up and questioning his sexuality and all that other kind of stuff, man. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. We're going to talk about the truth. We're going to talk about the truth in the matter, though. You understand what I'm saying? It's in the paper today when I picked it up this morning. We're going to talk about the truth of the matter. All right, when we go to deal with this sister, we're going to talk about the truth, and we're going to put her record on Front Street, and we're going to go down the list of some of the things that she's responsible for. Time out for you doing all this to black people, and then you think you can get away with it by going on and integrating and morphing yourself and assimilating with white supremacists. And you think you're going to morph your way into their system and live happily ever after. No. We will hunt your ass down, plain and simple, and pull your skirt up. I'm talking coded language and symbolic language, those who know what I'm talking about. The rest of y'all that don't worry about it. Y'all just don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. All right? Raise the vibrational pitch of your thinking so we can understand these things so we can be on the same page. You don't need to say everything outright so everybody can attempt to understand and twist your words around. Some people just ain't gonna goddamn get it. Plain and simple. They're just not. However I say it. All right? So we have to understand this particular dynamic. Last but not least, of course, according to Neely Fuller Jr., all right, who gave us the book we affectionately call The Code. We have to study that and to study the behavior of these nigresses and how they treat black people and have treated black people. Shout out to all those protesters that are there in Brooklyn and in New York. Goddamn, electricity went out, heat went out, and they're in the cold for a week, man.
Oh, shit.
Come on, man. So let's understand these things. All right? And then we're going to have the conversation. We don't necessarily have to have an emotional conversation about it. We could talk about it. Shout out to my son. What's up, man? What's good with you? All right, Blake, I got you, bro. All right. You're right. We need to talk. Who's she connected to? What organizations? When and where did she take the oath? All right. All right, we're not even going to get that deep right now. We're going to talk about those two stories another time. All right, this is Professor Griff. And those of y'all that are just tuning in, this is Sirius Mindz. All right, I'm Professor Griff of Public Enemy. I'm out with the Black History 101 Mobile Museum. All right, my man Khalid El Hakim. We're traveling the country. All right, as we do every year, as I've been doing every year for the last 15 years with this brother. He's been collecting now for 28 years. You talk about dedication, all right, and commitment to raising the vibrational pitch of our people's thinking. All right, this is what we're doing right now as we speak. Shout out to Mbalamuke Bamani Baruti in the Akabin house. Shout out to all those brothers and sisters that took time, sometime this week, sometime today, sometime in your lifetime to do something for someone other than your own self. All right? You took time to educate someone else, to teach someone else, to help someone else. All right? What time is it? 10 more minutes and we gotta. So anybody have any questions that you need that's on subject now? We talking about blackface in America. I get Tom Burrell's book. Brainwashed by Tom Burrell. Can somebody write that in the comment section? Brainwashed by Tom Burrell. What is a book that you would recommend for them to study about blackface, about black and either book or what's the movie? D.W. Griffith.
Oh, the Klansman.
The Klansman by D.W. Griffith.
Yeah. With A Birth of a Nation.
Birth of a Nation.
It's the movie, but it's based off.
It's based on the book.
Klansman.
Was it the book The Klansman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Birth of a Nation is based on the book The Klansman.
Oh, the Negro, a Beast on the Image of God.
But how can you get that book?
PDF offline. Yeah.
What is it again?
The Negro, a Beast, or in the Image of God.
The Negro, a Beast or in the Image of God.
Yes.
A PDF is online.
Yeah.
16. A beast. Wait, the Negro, a beast or in the image of God. I'll track it down tonight. All right. We'll track it down and make it happen. All right. Everyone that gave a donation will get it out. We'll get it out to y'all. We need to pass this information around. All right. My email address is seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. The Negro, a beast or in the image of God. All right. So if anybody want to donate to help keep the platform moving very fluidly, you can donate on Cash App, the $, Professor Griff. All right, that's the $, Professor Griff. On PayPal, it's www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp. All right. Or just go to my website, www.professorgriff.me, and hit the donate button. Make sure you send me your Demons and Disorder by Dane Crockle. Dane Crockle. Demons and Disorder by Dane Crockle. Okay. Open World says, I love my blackface. All right. All right. You can go to www.professorgriff.me, hit the donate button, but send me an email and let me know you donated. All right. So I can send you out some information. All right. Why do the pink thing? I don't know. The whole idea of Dr. Francis Cress Welsing talking about tanning is a billion dollar industry, pardon me, among white people because they want to get brown. They run the risk of catching cancer because of the sun, but they want to get brown. I don't know. We need to look into that. The Negro, a beast or in the image of God. All right. All right. I got to get ready to go because we setting up what time tomorrow? 8 o'clock tomorrow. We setting up in Scottsdale. All right. What, about 20 minutes from Phoenix? 20 minutes from Phoenix, Scottsdale Community College tomorrow. All right. This is Professor Griff, Minister of Information, Public Enemy. I got to sign out, y'all. I am beat, mentally exhausted. Got to get some rest. All right. Jason Field, man, really appreciate that, man. My last till payday, $3.20. Thanks, man. I got you, bro. Send me your email. I'm gonna get the information out to you, man. Then the brother said this is last till payday. Wow. All right, Sugarfly 12, I got you. You have a good night also. All right. All right, so Leia, I love you to life, Queen. I'm gonna talk to you in a minute. All right. So listen, thanks for y'all sacrifice. I really appreciate that. For every nickel, for every dime, more so than any of that, for y'all's attention and y'all support. All right. Love y'all to life. This is Professor Griff. Revolution is not an event. It's a process. This is Professor Griff for Sirius Mindz. Quint is quintessential. Thanks for the pound, man. Thanks for the $5, bro. Really appreciate you, man. It's Professor Griff signing out. Sirius Mindz for Sirius Mindz. Seriously. Peace, man. Out. Respect. All right, 16, text me. All right, so we get that information together. Send out. All right. Peace.